go in 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching/listening to episode number 20. We made it to 20.
We did.
Of Teddybears and Tentacles podcast. My name is Quinn, and I have with me today Skinny Rick.
Yep.
What's going on, dude?
Nothing much.
It's been a minute.
It has.
How was your Christmas?
It was good. I got a car radio, so now I can listen to music.
Oh, yeah?
Not on my phone, you know.
Yeah. Cool.
So, yeah. I mean, it was pretty good. My special boy came over and spent Christmas with us.
Yeah.
Since his family was out of town.
Yep.
So, yeah. Nothing too crazy.
And you went to Disney, which
Went to Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But I went home to Louisiana, and we had a lot of fun over there. We ate pretty good the first couple of days. We ate like Christmas stuff, like ham and all that kind of stuff. And then I got sick the day after Christmas. So the whole rest of the time, I didn't get to eat very much of the stuff that I wanted to, which was a bummer.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the big things going to Louisiana,
I mean, yeah, I get it. Did you? And Callie went, right?
Yep.
So y'all had some fun.
Yeah, we had fun. We went to New Orleans and went through the French market over there. That's always pretty fun.
It's cool. I heard you saw some cool Witch Boys stuff.
I saw some cool stuff all over the place, dude.
Yeah.
All those old voodoo shops and antique shops, and the French market. You could literally, you could do a whole studio set with just the stuff over there. I mean,
yeah,
super cool stuff, dude.
They got cool knickknacks and stuff.
Yeah. Voodoo dolls, dude. Trump voodoo dolls, not Trump voodoo dolls. Any voodoo dolls you could think of.
Did they have any Jonas Brother voodoo dolls?
I'm sure, dude. They had
about anything. Next time you go, if you find any of the Jonas Brother voodoo dolls, I want one.
All right.
For the studio.
Okay.
That's what I want.
We can do that.
Okay.
And then I found a girl who had like custom Lego guys, and I was trying to get a mullet one, but she said she had sold out of her mullet guy that she had for years the week before that. So
that's unfortunate.
I didn't get that, but we had a lot of fun, and so it's good to be back. Last time that we were here was the Christmas episode, which I wanted to give you a shout out for doing a great job editing that thing.
Thank you.
It was a lot of fun. It came out really good. So
yeah, I thought it turned out pretty good. I was dying editing it. I was just laughing so much. So I also have heard a lot of people enjoyed it. I've heard a lot of good things about it, like people watching it and telling me that they liked it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun doing it. So shout out to all the guys that helped us out with that. Couldn't have done it without y'all, and hopefully we'll have more stuff like that come out a little bit more often, maybe a few times a year for now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it went well. I think between that, our Thanksgiving, and then our Hallows Eve one, I think we've got like a good like holiday collection going on.
So I think the next one will be Valentine's Day, dude.
Valentine's Day?
Yeah. I think Valentine's Day is going to be the next one.
You think we could get a grown man in a diaper in here with some wings, dude?
Probably.
Get a little Cupid action going on in here?
Yeah, I think we can do it. He might not be fully grown, but he'll be a man.
What if we just got Dylan to do it?
That would be funny. But yeah, so we're back, and we got a lot of stuff to cover today. So let's hit the Disney stuff first. So Skinny Rick went to Galaxy's Edge, which, if you don't know what that is, that's a Star Wars themed park within which park is it?
So Galaxy's Edge is inside of Hollywood Studios, and I thought it was really fun. It's not like massive, but it's very immersive and very well, I want to say interactive. There's just a lot of like characters there, and even the cast members all have unique costumes. So there's a lot of it feels very much like you're in Star Wars.
Yeah, and so I heard that it was pretty. Yeah, I heard that it was pretty like you were there.
Yeah,
Like
that's what it
everything
felt
was-
like. Even the
yeah.
food and stuff everything was themed. Like, and some of the people don't like this aspect of it, but basically, like, there's not any signage that's like staff only or like, you know, or cast members only or whatever. Yeah. It's all just Star Wars. There's lots of like in basic in Star Wars is Arabesh, and its own little language, and so they had a lot of that. And so like I kept looking for the main store and I couldn't find it, and then finally I'm walking and I'm looking on the map, and there's just off to the side there's this little like blast door that like one of those, and it opens up and someone walks out with a bag, and I was like, oh, and I walk in and it's like the whole store. It doesn't feel like a gift shop, it feels like a Star Wars store. So cool. It's very immersive. I spent too much money. I got a paycheck that I didn't think I was going to get while I was there, and I spent all of it. And so I've been living on
nothing.
Sardines, you know?
Skinny Rick was eating sardines today, dude. He's a 17-year-old in 2020 eating sardines for lunch. So donate to the Patreon.
Freaking
we don't have one. You got a Cash App?
No, but I did start a GoFundMe for my friend.
For Walter.
For Walter. I'm trying to buy my boy a laptop, a gaming laptop. Like a nice one though.
Yeah, we'll put up a picture of Walter just because the picture's really awkward. So
the picture's beautiful. I designed it. I mean, I feel like I did a good job.
Yeah, you did a good job. Do you have donations so far?
Yeah, let's actually look, because someone did donate, and I haven't checked it since yesterday. It's probably not that much, if I had to guess.
I'm going to say $7.
You're probably right. Hold on.
Total. How long can a GoFundMe go for?
Oh, okay. Walter. Oh, dear.
Just type in Walter.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of Walters.
Yeah, 138,000 Walters.
Do you have Discord on here?
Yeah.
Let's just go to Discord because I got it saved in there. Oh my gosh. He literally, I put it in here so that I was like, so that he doesn't have to sit in his room, stare at the wall, and pretend he has friends. Yeah. And then, like the next day, I was talking to him, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "I'm just sitting in my room, staring at the wall." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
That's funny.
So,
well, yeah, donate to that.
If you feel so led to, go ahead and
if you don't, definitely don't.
But also do. What's the minimum amount you can donate? Is it $5 or is it $1?
Hit donate now, dude.
I mean, because if you think about it, I bet you could donate. Oh, it's at least $1 is what it looks like. You can't do like pennies. So
you have to donate at least $1. A tip?
No, dude, don't tip. Don't tip these people.
You have to tip, it looks like. Yeah.
Anyways, we could use the help because none of us have money.
Yeah. That's what being a teenager is, though, you know?
I mean, yeah, I guess. But I have 2 jobs, and I also freelance videography, so I still don't have money.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It'll be fine.
We'll be fine. So, let's see what else, dude. You got some lightsabers?
I did. I didn't bring it because I didn't think to. But, yeah, I built a custom lightsaber in Galaxy's Edge. So, I designed it out of the Protection and Defense, which is like the old Republic themed hilt. So, lots of like the metals are a lot more, like they're rough. They don't look as like smooth and refined. Yeah. And there's like a lot more like copper and like not gold, but like that kind of
like brass.
Kind of, yeah.
Who has that one?
I don't know. Not like any specific character, I guess.
Nobody has one like that?
I mean, I'm sure someone does, but they're just I don't know, dude. They're not like based off of characters. Yeah. Lightsabers. They're just based off of styles. So yeah. But yeah, I did that, and I picked a green kyber crystal. And it was actually, I bought a holocron too, so I could read the crystal. and it was Qui-Gon Jinn that I got.
Sick.
So, Liam Neeson and Liam Neeson's niece, son,
Sick,
Liam Neeson
dude.
on his Nissan, a Nissan,
Take him, dude.
I'm going to take my keys out of my
That's
pocket.
cool, man. So, did you see any of the black kyber crystals?
I didn't see any. No, they're rare. And
Yeah.
let's see how much they're going for on eBay now, because they were going for a bit of money.
A few hundred. Back
You
in
know.
the Gap.
Now, if you're on that big brain time, you can just make one. There's you can reprogram your crystals.
Dude, $70. That's not bad.
That's actually not bad at all.
And so
this is what they were going for.
It just does red. Is that right?
Yeah, and the lightsabers, it's just red, but what it is it's Snoke, and it's the only way you can get Snoke in the holocron.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which someone was telling me, they were like, that's kind of dumb. They should make the lightsaber light up black. And I was like, well, then just don't turn it on.
Yeah.
Just leave it turned off.
That's funny. It would be cool if they did find a way to do that, though, to make it look.
I don't know how you would do it. How would you make a black light is even just
know.
purple.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you make
An actual, like, negative energy.
Yeah. That'd be dope,
thing.
Yeah. But at that point, we're probably just making real lightsabers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Or you're having, like, handheld black holes.
yeah. Dude, oh my gosh. I don't want to spend too much time on Disney because I know we have some other stuff. But speaking of lightsabers, did you see that this boy made the world's first proto saber?
Let's see it.
So if you know anything about the proto saber, or if you don't, the proto saber in Star Wars lore was around before the lightsaber, when they couldn't figure out how to properly there's just so much energy that has to go into the hilt, so much power that they didn't know how to do it. So they wore there's a tube that attached to the lightsaber, ran to a battery pack that they carried on them, so they were tethered to a power source. And so he actually made one of those.
Sponsoring this video.
Ah! No
sound,
audio.
Sound. Brown.
Let's see. We'll get to the part where he's actually using it, because they show the whole process of how they were making it. Here it is, dude. It looks cool.
Oh, snap, dude.
It also looks like it could explode at any minute.
Yeah, it does. Dude, why is he standing there with no, like, safety equipment on?
He's got glasses.
All right, he just chopped the styrofoam.
Yeah.
Interesting, dude.
I mean, it's not like a lightsaber,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
really hot metal he's running around with.
but it's also really cool
It is really cool.
to see that someone actually like made this.
Yeah. I will say this. Because he's running around with this thing like he is, I'm not impressed by the fact that he did it. It kind of like kills the... Dude, there's no way that I would be doing that crap without something on.
Like a suit.
Dude, yeah. That thing looks like it could just melt off at any
Well,
second.
this isn't the first one. He's made several that have failed.
Yeah,
And so this one is like the final, like, we did it.
yeah. That's good, man. Good for
So
that guy.
it's pretty crazy, though.
Yeah.
It even looks like a lightsaber. They decorated
Yeah,
it,
does.
made it look nice.
Yeah. It looks cool.
Yeah, I think it turned out good.
Well, yeah,
But-
dude. That's pretty
So,
cool.
we're one step closer to doing a Star
Yeah,
Wars.
to being Jedis and not. Well, dude, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff happened the last few weeks, so I guess we'll jump right into it. We'll start off with the Iran thing. How much do you know about this situation?
So if I understand it correctly, I forgot his name. he's not like the leader of Iran, but he's like their CIA type situation, like leader.
Yeah, sort of.
And he basically he just has organized several assassinations of people, and I don't remember, but I don't really know a whole lot. All I know is that like America was like, you know what, we're done with this, and then
so
they did a missile, and then they took out that whole convoy in Iraq, and he died. And now they're talking about Iran's like there's going to be retribution.
Yeah. So
death to America and also to Israel because Israel.
He died, and so did an Iraqi official. But so the big issue with this guy is the fact that he was kind of like the face of the Irani military force, and he was really active on social media. They had shut down the internet over there for some period of time. Let me see if I can figure out how much it was.
That's a loud vacuum.
Iran had shut down the internet for, I think, a month after. So what ended up happening was the government raised the price of gas by 50%. So let's say, just in comparison, it costs $1. Now it costs $1.50. Yeah. And then on top of that, I think they increased it by like 300%. So it would be like our gas costing $12 a gallon. Some protests started, and then they shut down the internet. I think that some people I think some people ended up getting killed. But this guy Soleimani was he was basically really popular because he was active on social media and all this different stuff, popular within the people that support that specific regime. So, yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about it, see what you had known about it. And, you know, from what I understand, I listened to a few different podcasts and also read a bunch of stuff about it. And it just doesn't seem like it was the wrong move. From what I understand, it just seems like it was bad timing. And killing this Iraqi official at the same time it puts more pressure on the other side of things. So is it going to start the next World War? What do you think?
I mean, maybe, but is a world war even going to look the same? Like, would we even know that it's happening until it's already been over?
We've been for years and years now. We've been in these trade wars and proxy wars and stuff like that, where, tariffs and taxes and different stuff like that.
But it's not like, I don't think we're going to be out there in the trenches doing some stuff, because most of it's so,
supposedly they already
political at this point.
Supposedly they already did an airstrike.
Iran?
Yeah.
I heard Iran hit some military bases.
Yeah. I don't think anybody died. I think they shot at them. I don't know if any of the stuff actually had impact, but it's kind of scary,
Yeah.
The thought of it.
Here's my thing is I think part of it is a lot of the stuff I've seen online is people are complaining about it, but they're not even like the people who are upset about it are their comments tend to be less, like, it just feels so much less like they're not really upset about what happened. They're just upset that Trump's the one who was like, yeah, let's do a missile.
Yeah, one of my big things about it is we've been over there for all this time, in the Middle East, and it's most of the time we don't know exactly what we're accomplishing or whatever.
Well,
and but now there is actually, a reason for us to be over there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whether it's the right or wrong move.
There's an actual, well,
it's we're,
isn't Iran the one who kept breaking the I don't know, like
nuclear
treaties or whatever, treaty. Where it's like,
yeah,
hey,
we'll give you stepped out of that.
We'll give you, the stuff to do a nuclear as long as you don't use it for weapons. And then they were like, okay, and then they just made weapons.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like,
dude, I don't.
In my opinion, it's like if you're gonna do something, you're gonna give someone that type of power. Be like, hey, as long as you don't use it this way, then they use it that way more than once. It's like, okay. How about no?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I don't think we should be involved in other countries' business, but I also don't think that we should be letting people just take advantage of our resources. Because there's a lot of that happening right now.
Yeah, I don't know what. I just don't know what a lot of that stuff looks like, I don't think any of us really do. Like, does it look the same as something like, Chernobyl or whatever? I mean, it just
I don't know.
Seems weird, man. It's been a long time since we've have been doing like that. Well, I guess we have for a while now, but I'm talking about like whenever it comes to like nuclear, nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
Actual like fighting type thing. It's just weird. No. Scary, dude. I was thinking about it the other day. You weren't alive for 9/11, so you've never even known what it really felt like to for a thing like that, To
where it feels like that something bad could go down.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. All these memes though are pretty funny.
The World War III memes.
My thing is like
funny.
My thing is like, if they are just like, oh, World War III, time to get drafted.
Yeah.
It's like, what am I gonna do about it?
I don't know, dude. I want to say they have like 80 million people, and we have, I think, what's the U.S. population? I want to say it's like.
I think we have 120 something.
No, I think we have 300 something, like 320. Google that. U.S. population.
Oh, I was talking about the military.
Oh. Yeah, about 320. I mean, I don't know, dude. You just have to, military population, and then look up what Iran's military population is.
Yeah.
1.4 million.
Yeah, we don't have
serving in the U.S. Armed Forces.
We don't have that many in our.
Look up Iran military population.
I mean, it's not like a small military, but it's.
Yeah, they have like less than half what we have. Interesting, dude. Interesting. Statistics don't look that great. Oh, Russian dude.
Wait, we got the same amount. We actually have more.
Look at how many reserves they have. They have twice as many as we have total.
In the reserves.
No, they have twice as many as we have total. Look, right now we go to war with Russia, just so everybody knows. Wait, hang on, stop. Click off of that. Yeah. If we go to dude, this is in 2010. Dude, look up right now how many they have. 2019. Look, the next thing down. Russian military strength, global firepower. Get out of my face, bro. They have so many.
It's because they have so many people.
2019.
Do you see it,
dude?
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Total military personnel. It's the same amount, just about.
Dude, available manpower though. Look at it. Bro, what is this site, dude? All right, so this site is globalfirepower.com. This is the dopest shit I've ever seen. It literally basically gives you stats on a country, like who's even fit for service, dude. All right, type in. Let's look at some of this stuff, dude. This is interesting. Let's look at the United States, bro.
What?
Scroll down.
Where?
No, I mean you gotta figure out how to use this site. See if you can figure out.
Oh, they got even tanks.
Dude, what?
They got naval strength. Oh my gosh.
Oil production, dude.
Logistics,
this is so dope.
Financials. Okay.
Dude, what? How do we change the... No, that's not it.
I don't know. This is just Russia.
Dude, this is so tight. All right. So this website really does show you all this stuff. So available manpower.
Our total population is Russia's
Military.
Total military population. Which means we need all of y'all out here.
No, it's not, dude. Total military personnel, what we have is they still have 1.5 million more. See right there?
No. So I'm saying our total population is just slightly more than if you took active military and reserves from Russia.
No, dude, it's way less than that. That's 320 million. They have 3.5 million military people.
What?
Our total population is 320 million.
Hold on, go back.
All right, go back, dude.
No, yeah. I think you're right. Hold on. Where's the thing?
Dude, this is so interesting.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
All right, scroll down.
Because it's 3, yeah. I can math and whatnot.
Dude, click on find Syria on this. I'm interested in this.
Syria?
Yeah. Dude.
It's so small.
Dude, look at how many people have to fight, though, bro. Basically, all of them.
The fit for service?
Available manpower, 12 million out of a total population of 19 million. It's rough, bro. Scroll down. Let's look at this. Let's look at their vehicles. They got a lot of aircrafts for the amount of people that they have, you know? Keep going down.
They got some tanks, dude.
Dude, they almost have they have a tank for every 2 people, basically. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No.
It was 100. See?
Yeah. But that's still 5,000 tanks is a lot of tanks for that many people. Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
We're messing up numbers today.
All patrol vessels.
Yeah. Navies.
Does that even count?
No. They don't have a navy at all.
Do they need one?
No. I mean, not necessarily. Is there any bodies of water
around Syria?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There is.
I'm not a geographer.
So, yeah. What were we even talking about that made us go to this?
World War III.
Yeah, World War III. Anyway, we have a lot more people.
Here's my thing, dude.
If it did come to that.
If it comes to me getting drafted.
We're also a much bigger place.
Then I'm also... Or no, I'm saying if it comes to me getting drafted, then I'm getting drafted. And I might catch you after the war. Or I might not. Depending on if I catch a round to the face or not, you know?
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be a draft, man.
I don't think so either.
I think you're good.
I think everyone's just going to nuke each other and do some airstrikes and stuff and then be like, haha.
I don't even know if we're going to nuke each other, man. I think there's just going to be some airstrikes. And I think most of it's probably going to happen over there.
I'm saying if World War III happened, it would probably just be like Fallout 76 in real life.
Maybe. Well, yeah, so that happened. And then I wanted to look this up. Look up look up aircraft shot down. So supposedly there was an aircraft with close to like 200 people that got shot down in the midst of all of this stuff that's been going on.
Where at?
Like a passenger doesn't make a diff. Yeah, that's fine.
Ukrainian plane?
Yeah, but I want to look this up. Type in Al Jazeera before that. I don't want all this U.S. stuff. You know what I mean? So Al Jazeera is kind of like the Middle East news. ALJEEZEERA. Okay. You about to learn something. If you ever want to know what's going on the other side of the world, this is how to find it. All right. So let's go ahead and click any of them. Okay. So scroll down. Oh, dude, a bunch of Canadian nationals. All right. Authorities in Ukraine are not ruling out that one of the country's planes, which crashed early on Wednesday in Iran, killing 176 passengers and crew, was brought down by a missile or an attack amid a sharp escalation of tensions between Tehran and Washington. The Ukrainian international airliner bound for the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv, plunged from the sky minutes after takeoff from the Imam Khomeini International Airport in Tehran. The Boeing 737 was last seen on radar 2,400 meters, according to Flight Radar 24 monitoring website, hours after Tehran launched more than a dozen ballistic missiles at U.S. facilities in neighboring Iraq. We must investigate all possible causes, Ukrainian's president wrote on Facebook shortly after Iranian officials said the crash was caused by a fire that struck one of the plane's engines, causing the pilots to lose control. And then I want to say that they are refusing to give the black box to Boeing as well. So, till the official investigation is over, naming any version would be manipulation. Prime Minister told the news conference to a response to a question about the possibility of a missile or attack on the plane. So Canada apparently had 63 nationals on connections to Canada. So yeah, man, it's getting crazy.
I don't like flying to begin with. And I don't like flying when I'm doing it over there, over in the Middle East.
It's rough, man. I mean, it's whenever we went to Hawaii, I was like bugging out. Do you remember that? I don't know, dude. I was freaking out the whole time because I don't know. Whenever that Malaysian flight went missing, I don't know if you remember that or not, a few years ago, dude. Whenever that happened, I got deep into like watching stuff on it and all that stuff, and
the only thing
I was just like, oh, if a plane is going anywhere near the ocean, I don't want to have anything to do with it, dude, because that is not a good thing.
No, it's not.
If you go missing out there, most of the time, like that's it.
Every time.
Yeah, every time, 100% of the time. Honestly. So I don't know, dude, there's no telling what happened, but it sounds like it is probably something to do with this conflict that has arisen. Sad though, man. Almost 200 people dead for
what?
No reason, really and truly. So,
but that's how wars be,
Yeah, that is what wars do. So there's another thing that I wanted to look at because I did not see the news cover it at all. And that is a series of anti-Semitic attacks on Jewish people that have happened recently in New York. So type that in, anti-Semitic attacks, New York. It's crazy that this stuff happens, dude.
Wait.
Do that January 2nd one, anti-Semitism grows, NBC New York. Yeah. Scroll down. Dude, imagine doing that, How come we don't have anything in our culture like that?
Juggling fire?
Yeah, juggling fire things. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we just got...
This is at some type of formal something.
I mean, all we got is like witch hunters and stuff.
Yeah, but that's not
like
the
holy
same thing,
water
dude.
and the crucifix and like...
So
wrestling demons.
This is a Jewish guy with like some of those juggling things that you see jugglers using. Not like balls. They're kind of like looking like bowling pins.
Like pins. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're
on fire. And he's spinning it on his head. So let's scroll down a little bit. All right. So a pair of violent attacks in such communities, talking about Hasidic communities in New York. On December 10th, a man and woman killed a police officer and then stormed into a kosher grocery store in Jersey City, fatally shooting 3 people inside before dying in an hours-long gunfight with police. The slayings happened in a neighborhood where Hasidic families had recently been relocating amid pushback from some local officials who complained about representatives of the community going door to door offering to buy homes at Brooklyn prices. And that's pretty funny. And on Saturday, a man rushed into a rabbi's home in Muncie, New York, during a Hanukkah celebration, hacking at people with a machete. 5 people were wounded, including one who remained hospitalized Tuesday. 2 of the 5 victims have been identified as 71-year-old Yosef Newman, whose family says he may not recover from the brutal stabbing, and blah, blah, blah. Federal prosecutors said the man charged in the attack, Grafton Thomas, handwritten journals containing anti-Semitic comments and a swastika, and had researched Hitler's hatred of Jews online.
So,
scroll down a little bit more.
I know that we've talked about this before, and I'm not trying to be that guy.
Yeah.
But here we are in New York where the gun laws are whack, and the bad dudes still had the guns, dude. Just saying. Runs into a party, 1 person in there is carrying. That's it. The guy with the machete, that's it. He's done. That's it. That's the end of this. That's period.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know, bro. It's pretty people's reaction and stuff like that is always really sad. Have you ever seen no, you probably haven't seen that. The guy who shot up that mosque in New Zealand? I saw that.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I don't know anything about it.
I saw the actual footage, and it was like, dude, like people
just falling over,
people using each other as shields. Like, there's no.
I mean, my thing is like if someone runs into my house, like with a machete, it's like you're like, that's it, dude. At that point, it's like you're going down. If that means it means that I gotta go down too, that's it. Like that's. I'm just not. Yeah. I'm not okay with this whole like, the idea of the police will protect us. It's like, yeah, but I mean, there's like they couldn't get there in time to, stop whatever, like it's like they have their place, but also I feel like we should be able to defend ourselves, not rely on someone else to take care of us.
Yes, I mean, it's sad though, man. But what's happening, dude? All right, scroll down some. I agree with what you're saying. I do. This is stuck in my head because I'm trying to figure out what is pushing this. Keep on going down. So here's this timeline. Let's push forward. Can you make that go forward or something?
This?
Yeah. Just click that. Yeah. So, random assault. A 65-year-old man is punched in the face in Manhattan Street by a young man from Florida shouting anti-Semitic abuse at him.
The Florida thing makes sense.
That's on December 23rd. Keep going.
Like, I know that sounds like a joke, but straight up Florida man.
But in context, this does make more sense, knowing all this. Keep going. December 24th, a 25-year-old man is taunted and doused with a drink while walking in Crown Heights. An attack is apparently filmed by the assailants. Keep going down.
Slurpee.
Yeah, Slurpee, dude. A man, same day, a man standing in front of Crown Heights building is approached by a group of people, one whom hit him in the back of the head. Keep going.
Dude, there are just some bad people out there.
A 40-year-old man is punched in the face while walking home in Borough Park. Christmas Day. Keep going. See, but it's not being specific as to if this is any. Okay, here we go. 34-year-old woman and her 4-year-old son are attacked by another woman who hit the mother with a bag and yelled an anti-Semitic slur at her. Keep going. And then you got the mass stabbing in the rabbi's home. That's crazy, dude. So what? They're walking around asking to buy. houses? Type in why
It sounds like
why are the anti-Semitic attacks in New York happening? No, it mentioned something about them walking door to door trying to buy property.
To me, it sounds like they're trying to spook them out of the area to get their property.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
But why?
Well, it could be that they hate
Hang
Jews.
on. A widely
or it
condemned
could also
political
be
ad last summer created by a local Republican
money.
group claimed that an Orthodox Jewish county legislator was plotting a takeover that threatens our way of life.
So they think the Jews are doing a sneak?
In the last few years in Rockland County, I've seen a rise in hate rhetoric, and I was able to foresee it would end in violence. You see in social media where the Orthodox community has been called a cancer leeches. People who don't pay taxes has become normal and accepted to say derogatory and hateful things about Jewish people. Swastikas have been scrawled around the county. Keep going down. Bigoted messages been tolerant. This is really crazy, dude. Honestly.
This is the guy that got fricked up?
I don't know. You play it if you want. Can you look at stuff like this?
Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without getting sick?
Oh, yeah.
Here's the Hanukkah attack. There was a Hanukkah attack this Sunday. That's what she just said, basically.
Yep.
Now to Jill. Ida.
No, they're just going to sit here. Okay, now. Hey, bud, I'm going to need you to do more than what you're doing right now. There it is.
Thanks, Pam. I'm here on the scene where the rabbi's apartment.
This guy got fricked up.
Man, dude.
Dude, what's that about? You know?
That's the guy, man.
He also looks like he could be Jewish.
Dude, I don't know, man. This is crazy.
Like, just the way his beard and everything.
How sad for the Jewish community up there, man.
That's messed up.
Seriously. Give him a break, you know. Well, that's sad, dude. Yeah.
Could you imagine if we were just having a party and someone walked in with a machete?
Dude, I mean, we were at a party not that long ago and someone just walked in
with a child
without a machete.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, dude, I thought that was pretty messed up. And then, so this whole Epstein thing came out, some pictures of his cell and of his autopsy.
Okay. No, dude. With that, no. Yeah. I'm not even that smart, and I know.
So we're going to look at this stuff. So Rogan covered this. That's actually where I saw this the first time at, which is pretty surprising because he hasn't talked too much about it at all. But we're going to bring up these pictures. 60 Minutes covered this thing during something, the national championship game or whatever. I'm not a sportsologist, but during some game. And yeah, so what we have here is pictures that were released of Jeffrey Epstein's jail cell, a note that he left, a few different pictures of his body, and yeah, so go ahead. Let's
we're waiting for the ad.
Oh, I don't want a video, dude. Just go back.
You don't think they have the pictures in here?
Yeah, but you can just Google images the pictures.
All right.
So do Epstein Autopsy. This dude, Michael Baden, all over the place again. So here are some of the pictures. So let's click on the first one. So let's look at this first picture of his cell.
So Dad.
Look at the first one. The first
this
picture
one?
of his cell. Yeah. I want to go look at some of this stuff, picture by picture. So the first thing that you notice whenever you look at this picture of his cell, or really any of the pictures of his cell, is all of these orange sheets or suits or whatever that are strewn all across his cell. So, and if you look at his cell, click on the one that shows like more of a wide picture of his cell. That one next to him dead.
This?
Yeah. So, I mean, it looks like somebody going crazy. You know what I mean? And there's a picture of one of the pictures of his body. All right, let's go to the different pictures of his body.
This one?
Yeah, let's go to that one first. So this one,
you can't tell me that is a bed sheet.
This is a picture of Epstein's body, and so it shows like it dug into his neck pretty good. And it also does not look like a bed sheet. It looks like one of those. What do you call those things?
The garrote or whatever.
Yeah.
It's either that or the guy in the video said that it looks like a rope was used.
Yeah.
But also, there was no... Okay, look at how fricked up his neck is. There's blood and there's like pus and stuff. Yeah. Like how your skin, when it gets damaged, puts out that liquid, whatever it is. Yeah. None of that was on the bed sheets.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that freaking...
Click the picture of the noose.
It's just bull crap.
Yeah.
Like, look, all right, guys who are running the show, if you're listening, the ones who had him killed, do better. Like, y'all got the most money, the most power. Y'all have stayed under wraps this long. Just do more good.
Yeah.
Okay?
So, let's see what else we got. Let's click on... Keep going down. See if we can find a picture of the note.
This?
Yeah. So this note says, first it's blurred out. So supposedly it's a name under there. It says, kept me in a locked shower stall for 1 hour. Then another word that I can't tell what it is, sent me burnt food. And then the next one is giant bugs crawling over my hands, no fun. And so this is the note that he left. To me, this seems like something that's meant to be read by a specific person that knows how to read this and decipher it. Looks like a hidden message. You know what I mean? Potentially that blurred out first name
is the key.
To do with it. Maybe it's Hillary, dude.
Oops. Hillary kept me in my shower.
Hillary kept me in a locked shower stall. Yeah, I mean, who knows, man? Maybe we'll find out something
Look
soon.
at how high res this one is.
Yeah, it looks good, dude. So, here's another thing I wanted to show you. So type this in. So type in, just keep scrolling down. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Stop. Keep going down. All right, scroll back up and type in Jeffrey Epstein Autopsy. Now, yeah.
Oh.
Epstein. Do autopsy injection. Scroll down. Boom, right there. See that arm right there? Bottom left, yeah. So there was a fresh injection mark on his arm.
That's it, dude.
As well.
That's the gross stuff. As soon as you get into the freaking arms, bro, it grosses me out.
Dude.
Any of that vein, any of that.
How strange is that, though?
Yeah. What did he inject himself with?
I don't know. I wonder if he went to the hospital after that first time that he tried to kill himself, they said.
He tried, and then they took him to the hospital,
yeah.
and then he killed himself.
Yeah.
You're telling me that he tried, failed. They caught him. They took him to the hospital.
You didn't know this?
And then they let him do it again.
Yeah. And based on these pictures, go back to the note picture.
Just hit back.
Yeah. Go back to the picture of the note that we had up. Okay. He was also allowed a fine point gel pen, headphones,
and some super glue,
toothpaste,
or maybe a mint.
Yeah. And then if you click the other picture, click that picture, dude.
Where?
No, to the left.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, that one.
This?
Yeah. So this thing, look, he's got like a sleep apnea machine.
Yep.
I don't know, dude. To me, it just looks like he went crazy in that cell.
What do you think this mess is right here?
Pee or something. Probably. What do you think?
Probably.
Yeah.
I still don't get the whole ear thing. How are we justifying the ear thing?
I don't know. Nobody tries to justify it, I don't think. But
we're just going to not acknowledge the fact that it is a completely different ear.
Yeah. I saw a few different pictures that were pretty crazy looking that I wouldn't think would happen to somebody, or I would never thought of his body and stuff, like somebody that was strangled.
The fact that all those bones and cartilage were wrecked is not normal either.
Yeah. And then there's some other stuff that I want to show you off air about this
boy's freaking
I don't know that I want to talk about on here quite yet.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so I figured we would talk about that since that's what this podcast is, the Jeffrey Epstein podcast. And so a couple other things real quick. Supposedly Ghislaine Maxwell, they've opened an investigation on her. Like, for whatever reason, they didn't have one open before, and I guess they've been tracking her around. They're saying that she's been hiding in like these high profile people's homes and stuff like that.
You think maybe she's in Russia, dude?
Dude, what if she's kicking it with Putin?
Who knows, dude? Maybe Putin's. Maybe Hillary Clinton is actually Putin. Maybe
dude,
they're the same people.
Here we go again. Check this out. Okay. How tight is this? So here's some of the newest headlines 1 hour ago and 3 hours ago. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Surveillance video from Jeffrey Epstein's first apparent suicide attempt no longer exists. Video of Jeffrey Epstein's cell during suicide attempt gone, feds say. Dude, the news cycle is just saying things over and over. Like, we already knew all this stuff.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. But type this in, dude. Type in Bill Clinton and Ghislaine Maxwell. So here, go to the next picture. See the little arrows at the top? So here we are looking at a picture of Ghislaine Maxwell and Bill Clinton on the Lolita Express. Here's Bill Clinton on it. Kevin Spacey.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
Go. Bill Clinton and Glenn again. Dude, you know we're putting this on this thing. What are we doing, dude? What are we doing? Who else is on this?
Dude, we're freaking...
Prince Andrew in Winesville?
Dude, we're freaking
Weinstein?
Talking about all the PDF files out there, you know?
Oh my gosh, dude. All right.
He looks scared. He's like, oh crap.
Look at
They're
Kevin
taking a picture.
Spacey, bro.
Oh no, they're taking a photo. I gotta get out of here. And this right here looks like the guy who plays Ryan in The Office. The guy in the suit with his back towards us.
Oh, they're keeping... Man, they're keeping his grand jury files closed. It looks like.
I forgot my chapstick and my lips are freaking chapped.
So let's go ahead and close up. So
Okay.
there's the Epstein stuff for this week.
Epsteinery.
Thank y'all for watching. I know this has been a long episode. We're just getting back. We've got some changes coming up. We'll be able to put out a lot more content, and we're looking forward to that. So you can hit me up on Twitter. I'm at TBATQuinn. Go ahead. What's yours?
Mine's at TBAT Skinny Rick, SKINERICK.
Yep. Anything else?
Let's let's all do better this year.
Yeah.
2020.
Let's be better.
Be intentional. Like, seriously, find someone. Next time you find yourself in a situation where someone says something that just makes you have like a knee-jerk reaction to argue with them about it, maybe just try listening first.
Yeah. And buy my chocolate milk.
Yeah. Specifically like a Yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's good
even
advice,
joking,
man.
dude. Let's freaking
Yeah.
look. We're all in this together. We're all just a bunch of nervous sacks of meat, you know. So let's not, hate each other so much.
Yeah. It's good advice, man.
But I mean, I'm all about us catching these PDF files.
Yep. Just round them up. So yeah, thank y'all again for watching, and we will see y'all next week.
Yeah. Okay, bye.